Hi, and welcome to my first video on timeless finds. This is going to be a channel where I just show off things that pique my interest, vintage things. So, for a little bit of context, I love collecting unique playing cards. They are always very interesting to me. And I actually have a bunch of them that I just ordered off of eBay. So, I decided that I was going to show them off to you guys. And since we've got a lot of them, first, we'll start out with the American Airlines playing cards. I've done my best to try to order these in oldest to newest, but you'll have to bear with me here. We'll start out with these ones right here. Now, I actually don't know much about these, but I do know that the DH4 from the DH4 was originally meant for World War I and was designed as a World War I plane. But from what it looks like, it was then repurposed into a mail plane for American Airlines. As you can see, the DH4 is shown on the back of the playing cards. So let's see. We have our two jokers here. We have our two jokers right here. Actually, a little different than the jokers you might see today. And then, of course, we have the playing cards right here. The kings, everything looks the same. Which, you know, it's to be expected. Most playing cards will look the same, but later on we might find some interesting playing cards that might look a little different. After all, stylized playing cards are very, very in demand, especially with how many of these decks that we can see. So, moving on, we have the American Airlines Ford Tri-Motor playing cards. These, I think, came out more closer to World War II, since the plane looks significantly newer when compared to its older model. The Joker looks the same as the other one. And the cards look relatively the same as well. Except for, you know, the back being a little different. Alrighty. It's 2 down, 5 to go. Okay. I actually don't know anything about these, but I do know that they have never been opened before, so why don't we open them? I gotta be very careful to make sure I don't actually ruin the box itself. There we go. Here. And there we go. A little bit of damage, but not too bad, I would say. Okay. Just going off of the top, I would say these probably look military designed. I actually really like that they don't have this kind of, they have this border around them that makes it very nice looking. These actually seem to be in pretty good condition, like mint. Ah, here's our first interesting ace. This one says the US Playing Card Company from Cincinnati, so that's very interesting. I've also noticed that we've had a departure from the usual, in which that they have these little boxes surrounding the suits. But overall, I don't think anything else is different. But I like these actually. These are really cool. Oh yeah, these are new because they're all in order. That won't be for long, but still. All right. Next up, we have these playing cards. I actually don't know how to describe them. I would say up and down A's, I guess. Again, there seems to be a lot of these gray backgrounds with the logos on it. The Jokers look the same, again. Actually, I didn't even check. Were there... Ah, the Jokers are different in this one. The Jokers have money signs and what looks like maybe a... I actually don't know. I don't remember the word. Oh well. A crest, that's what it is. Some form of crest on there. I'll have to do some research and maybe I'll put it in the description or something. Okay, but seems like we're going back to the regular Jokers. Another new ace. This one looks a little different. And we've done away with the boxes, as you can see. So everything goes back to the way normal playing cards were designed. Alrighty. Next up we have two of the same, so I'll just open one and leave the box here. One thing that I've noticed is American Airlines really likes this kind of paddle opening, which is not really seen across many others. Jokers are the same again. Same ace. So yeah, I think this one, oh yeah, there's the back. Honestly, these aren't too bad. They're not my favorite from all the ones that I've seen. But I will say, I do like that American Airlines gave these out. So actually, fun fact, most airlines don't give away playing cards anymore, so all of these are considered collectibles. All right. To me, these scream the newest ones. They are simplistic and they have a very nice box that doesn't look to be worn as much as the others do. As you can see, that's the American Airlines logo that we are all familiar with. And look, this seems to be more new, at least, when it comes to playing card boxes, but it still does have that little paddle shape that American Airlines really likes. Let's see. These spread a lot nicer. I just noticed that. They have the American Airlines logo on them. And actually, this is the first one that I've seen that has these kinds of cards. These kind of promotional cards in the beginning. So this one advertises the World Cup for 1994, actually. And, oh, dial AA flight. So it gives you a phone number to call here. I wonder if it still works. That'll be something I'll have to try later. Another one about vacations. Reservation for domestic packages in the Caribbean, Mexico, Florida, Hawaii, Las Vegas, and others. More phone numbers to call. The Joker looks different, departing from the older Jokers. To be honest, I actually don't really like this one that much. Let's see. Oh, no. No, I lost the cards. Okay, well, I think these ones were all mixed up anyways. But it looks to me that these definitely are newer cards. They feel a lot different. I don't really think I can explain it, but they feel like newer cards. Let's see if we can find. Aha! Another new ace. This one is actually a bit different. It doesn't have all the flashiness that the others did. And if I can find the other Joker in here. Actually, wait. Let's see. That's odd. I've never heard of a playing card deck coming with just one Joker. Huh. So, yeah, these actually only come with one Joker than the normal two. So that's interesting. So, we put all these back. Yeah, these are definitely one of the ones that I like the most, at least from American Airlines. All right, so now that we've finished with all of the decks, let me rank them in terms of which ones that I liked the most. I would probably say these ones were my favorites, so we'll go here. These ones, I would say these were pretty good, kind of up there. These ones I really liked, but because they spread very easily. So I would say the ranking goes a little something like this. At least that's for the American Airlines. I've still got, so that's 7 decks of playing cards down. We still have, let's see. We have 16 decks to go. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.